What's happening, guys? My name is Trader Jay, and today we'll be doing another Monday watch list. Hey guys, if you enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first pair we got is pound USD. Consider price is above the 200 EMA, as we can see, 200 EMA as the blue. We are actually looking for only buy opportunities, right? So we can see here that price has been reacting historically. It's been reacting to this level here. As we can see, price came up, rejected, right? Came up, rejected, came up, came back down, rejected here before coming back up. Rejection, 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 rejection. Okay, cool. So as price is above the 200 EMA, we are currently only looking for buy positions. We have to wait to see what price does here, right? I'm predicting a bounce on this 200 EMA as well as this level here, the support we spoke about. Not sure how price is going to react. Stochastics are showing as also oversold, therefore gives us signal that price may go up higher. So what I'm waiting for, like I said earlier, is I'm waiting for the price to retest this area here, which I've already marked out. And I'm waiting for price to show me some consolidation candles before popping up with a bullish engulfer, and that's where I'll place my entry. We may not get that, I don't know. We might price might go down further. If it does do that, then I'll probably scrap this trade idea and not follow through with it. Targets, I'm gonna most likely ride out this trend should I enter this position. Now stops will be under these lows here to account for any volatility in the market, and take profits will be at these levels here. So if we scroll out, we'll see that price has been reacting to this level in the past, therefore that's where I want to take my profit. This provides us with a 4-to-1 risk ratio. Not bad. It will be a long-term trade, most likely a couple of months. Look, if price comes down, wicks, and goes back up, I might even consider moving my stops up for a tighter risk to reward ratio. At the moment, my plan is to enter here with stop loss down here and take profits up there. Not sure when this position will occur, however, we'll be nice and patient. Eventually the trade signal will come up and then we'll take it then. Next up, we've got Aussie New Zealand. Aussie New Zealand is actually looking pretty good. As I said before, or last week, I didn't really want to enter in this area here as price was in between this range. However, now that price is at this major resistance level, I am actually interested in taking this trade. If you pull the fibs from high to low, from that swing to this swing here, swing high to swing low, we can see that price is in that 0.5 to 0.618, the golden zone, right? More things that are currently lining up is the 200 EMA being right there. Price could reject off that, as well as the stochastics showing as overbought. So we've got quite a couple of factors of confluence here, which is lining up to be a pretty nice trade. You can see that price is currently hesitating at this level. Should we get even on the 4-hour, stochastics is showing as overbought, so that's actually pretty good signals right there. We are currently waiting for some more consolidation candles. This might just be it, and then it might pump down, we don't know. But we will be waiting for a daily candle to close lower than this point, so a bearish engulfer, and then we'll take our entry there. Still a little bit too early. Even if price starts to pump down here, I won't enter this candle. I'll wait for the next couple of ones to show that price is going down lower. Now, areas of concern, of course, we should always be looking for the 20 EMA below, as well as, if we look here, that's too faint. We also have the 50 EMA also below that, so price is definitely going to react off this level here. So should we enter on the next candle, once price has broken down lower, we will enter. However, we should, like I said earlier, watch out for this area and see what price does. It might react to it, it might come back up a little bit and form a head and shoulder pattern. So left shoulder, head, and then right shoulder to go down lower. Should price do that, we'll also have a stop loss there. We might move our stops to break even early just to kind of save this position. It's starting to look actually pretty good with this candle rejecting from these highs there. Aussie Singapore is one that we were in. We entered here, price came down, unfortunately came back up to take us out around this area here, so we didn't make too much profits from that. However, we didn't lose money, which is what's more important. We want to survive. Remember, capital preservation is the most important aspect of trading. We want to make sure that we survive so that we can take more trades in the future. So price looks like it's reacting off this 0.618 level and possibly going down lower. Also, price is in the over bought region as well. So the Aussie pairs are showing that there may be possible downside for them. Also, price is reacting off that that 50 EMA. Now, what we're gonna wait for? We're gonna wait for candle close, possibly below this 20 EMA before entering a trade. At the moment, we have no business with the 4-hour time frame, considering price is above the daily 20 EMA. So, like I said, what we're waiting for is this. So this is originally this was the trade, which is why this is showing. However, what we're looking for now is something like this, with the lows at our previous target level, which is that 0.95718 level, just shy of that resistance, that support level, so that we can bag the profit before price decides to reverse, should it decide to reverse earlier than that level. So that's a trade. Stop losses below the last high and TPs down there. Pound Singapore. Pound Singapore is actually looking pretty decent. So what's been doing, it's been on a steady uptrend for a while now actually, and then here it decided to dump, so it actually broke the 200 EMA. What it's doing now, it's retesting these levels. Now this is where the EMAs are nice and bunched up, so I don't know if I'm too confident about taking this trade. However, it could be a pretty good trading opportunity. As we can see, price has been consolidating around this area. What we're waiting for now is, of course, the engulfer. So the candle close and then the entry, possibly around here, targets at the 1.80909 level, and stops possibly here if you run a really tight stop loss. However, I wouldn't recommend it. Most likely up here will be a safer bet. Okay, you can see also that price has been trending down nice and steadily, so could be a good trading opportunity here as well. Stochastics in that overbought vicinity, so not bad. So right now we've got to be patient and wait for the signal to come about and not jump in too early. Should we jump in too early, let's say now, and price decides to reverse, it will flick us out for a loss, which is unnecessary. We should all the time be waiting for price action to show us that it wants to move a certain way before entering a trade. We shouldn't assume that price is going to this or that. All right. Pound USD. How are we looking here? Pound USD is looking a lot like Pound Singapore, as we can see if we look at them side by side. Very similar price action. Same thing, price has come up after breaking this 200 EMA, gone down lower, and this level here where I've put the yellow box is where I'm looking for price to reject and bounce down lower. So we can see here clearly that price has been printing rejection candles, but consolidation candles, it's struggling to get past this 200 EMA. The stochastics is somewhat in the mid-range. I'd probably wait for the stochastics to come up a bit higher and then a candle to downside, so a big bearish engulfer around that level to indicate that the trade signal is there. This provide a 1 to, let's say 1.1 to 1.89 risk ratio. Not the best. I usually like to go for a 2 to 1 risk ratio. However, if the trade signal is there, I may consider taking it just for a really quick swing trade down to these lows there. Silver. Silver is one that I'm actually watching very carefully. Silver, I'm actually looking at 3 different pairs: Silver Oz, Silver Yen, and Silver USD. The reason I'm watching these 3 is because I haven't actually decided which pair I like better. Silver Yen is looking decent with his pin. Well, they all have pin bar candles actually. Silver Oz is actually the one that I think is looking the best, considering the support level is closest to price, and so should price break this support level and go down further, this might provide the best trade entry, I guess. So if we look at the other ones, support is quite far from price, so at the moment, even with the dollar as well. So yen for the furthest, dollar the closest, dollar the second furthest, and Oz just there. So what we're waiting for is price to close again a bearish candle under these lows here. Should we get that, then we will enter, aiming for these lows here. Stop loss above these highs. So should be about, I think if I'm correct, it should be about a 2-to-1 risk ratio again, which is not bad. So we pull it down here, a little bit less actually, a little bit less. Now, silver yen is actually the one that provides the best risk to reward ratio as a target. Is down lower. However, it's the one furthest away from the support level. Even if I get a bearish engulf here, I wouldn't actually enter the position just yet. What I will do is I'd most likely wait for price to break this level here before entering. So what I want to see is I want to see the price break down here, retest, and then that'll be where I consider my entry. Silver dollar is also looking pretty decent in terms of the risk ratio, and also stochastics actually showing nice and overbought in that level anyways. So this could be actually the trade that we take, not the Aussie one. We'll have to wait and see what price does at this stage. It does look like it's starting to round off and possibly go down further, and the rejection candle right there, the pin bar one, which was from Friday, is actually looking pretty nice, as it's showing that the bulls could not capitalize on this push up and that the bears just pushed it down lower. Let's wait and see what price does from here on, and we may consider the entry. The last pair that I've got on my watch list is gold. Gold's looking very similar to silver, with this nice pin bar that pushed price down. Should we get a candle close just below these levels, I may consider taking this trade down to these lows here, where price recently rejected. EMAs are starting to look pretty nice in terms of being nice and fanned out. Looks like it's beginning to trend down. However, stochastics is in that mid region, which I don't really like to take trades. I usually like to take trades when price are in the oversold and overbought or oversold region. Guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any other pairs you want me to take a look at, please do leave a comment in the section below. If you have any other questions also, please leave it in the comment section below. If there's anything else you want me to cover, also let me know. So I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care. Peace.